Thank you very much, Gary. Next poet, we're going to be very, very delighted to welcome Denis to recite a beautiful traditional Christmas. And he doesn't need a microphone, he can speak from his spot. Go ahead, Denis, the stage is yours.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Denis.
Hi, Denis.
As most people know, I'm not a poet. I simply like to perform poetry. And I'm just going to do for you a visit from Santa by a poet named Clement Moore, who lived in New York about 1880. This is the way I remember the poem, and if you're following me on some smartphone or other, well, you'll just have to put up with any errors I make. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew in a flash, tore open the shutters and shot up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the lustre of noontime to objects below. And what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, along with a driver so nimble and quick. I realized in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and he shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, on Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, onto the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, so to the rooftops his coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a moment I heard on the roof the dancing and prancing of each tiny hoof. As I pulled in my head and was turning around, down the chimney came St. Nicholas with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A sack of toys he had flung on his back. He looked just like a peddler opening his pack. Oh, his eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His eyes, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. What's next? His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. As the stem of a pipe he had clenched in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. With a wink of his eye and a nod of his head, he gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work. He filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and placing his finger alongside of his nose, with a twist of his head, up the chimney he rose. He strode to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle. And I heard him exclaim, as they flew out of sight, "A Merry Christmas to all, and to all, good night."